I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, that is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, we here. What's poppin'? What's going on, people? What's good? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, and Miles Cunningham in the building. Miles, what's going on, man?
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Man, sorry for the video, man. This is horrible, but, you know, we got to do what we got to do. The damn, my camera won't. I should have set my camera to charge. I didn't realize, man, but we're here. We're doing it. What's going on with you, Locario?
I'm chilling, man, just enjoying the day, enjoying the fact that today is Black Friday, people. Black Friday in this motherfucker. And y'all already know that we got some Black Friday sales up in the building. So first and foremost, check out CunninghamElements.com where you guys get 33% off. Make sure you guys do that. Get that shit cracking. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep, you don't need no code, no nothing. Just go shop and you get 33% off everything on the site. Go ahead.
Exactly. So make sure you guys go do that. Go to CunninghamElements.com right now to get this shit cracking. And real quick, today's going to be a short show. So if you guys want to call up, you need to call up ASAP if you have a question. Put the question in the chat ASAP. You feel what I'm saying? And make sure that happens. And also, guys, remember we have a Black Friday sale on shoplocario.com. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the commercial real quick, and then we're going to get back in a second. All right, check this out.
Are you tired of not getting any buns? Are you frustrated because you're not getting any box? You're like pissed off because you don't know how to attract women? If you answered yes to any of these questions, I have the thing for you. I'm having a Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale on shoplocario.com. My name is Mr. Locario. I am the bad boy of the dating game. And if you go to shoplocario.com from November 27th up until December 1st, you are going to get to take advantage of the Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale, where I'm going to have 25% off on all the products on the site, right? So for example, one of my products is the Massive Game Collection, which is 24 of my products in one bundle that you can get. You can also get Master the Vetting Process, which is an awesome product that teaches you how to vet women. And this product has multiple 5-star ratings. Matter of fact, it's all 5-star ratings. That's how good this product is. Also, you guys can get an online dating consultation with myself and my lady April, and we'll teach you how to get the pictures that are going to get the attention of the women. We also are going to do the bio in the call. So we're going to help you fix your bio in the call. And we're going to teach you how to send the messages to get the woman off the site to come meet you in person, right? So all you have to do is go to shoplocario.com. Check out all of the products. I have other audio and video products. I have all these things that you guys can get to step up your game. All right. So go to shoplocario.com, get 25% off on all these products, and I'll holler at you later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out.
All right, we back. We are back. So make sure, guys, listen, get up on the Black Friday / Cyber Monday sale. Shout out to everybody who already been taking advantage of it. I'm telling you guys, now is the time to book your online dating consultations because it's 25% off. So if you want it cheaper, you need to go now. It's going to be over by Monday. So make sure you got a few days left. So make sure you guys do that, get that cracking. And I think the Cunningham Elements ends on the 30th, right?
Yes, ends on the 30th. Yep.
So you guys got 2 days left. So y'all got to hurry up with this shit.
And they can if they order it today, they can still schedule it for how long out can they schedule it? Like weeks out, months out? What are we talking about?
They can be whenever. They can just whenever you guys purchase, you just hit us up and schedule whenever you need to. So if you need to schedule 2 weeks from now, just you can get the program, the online dating consultation, and schedule it 2 weeks out, and then we'll do it and make it happen. So, but get it now so that you get it on the cheaper price. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys do that. You feel what I mean? Also, make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com. Join the Masculine Identity for Miles on the Zoom calls every Monday. You feel what I'm saying? Also, go to badboymembership.com where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. And also make sure you guys go to patreon.com to check out the Bad Boy Show so that you guys can get up on this Bad Boy Show. So that you guys can get shit cracking. We do a show every week. We didn't do this week because it was Thanksgiving, so this is the holiday week. But next week you're gonna be right back on it. And what we do is every week we do current events and we spit some heavy game that you are not gonna hear on YouTube. So make sure you guys go to patreon.com/Mr. Locario to get that shit going. You feel me? All right, so now, we're going to be talking about why LooksMaxxers hate themselves. You understand what I'm saying? It's a very important show. You know what I mean? And so, on the thumbnail, we have this dude called Clavicular or some shit. It's this young dude. He's a 19. That's what I heard, but he looks like he's like 28 years old because he's been taking a lot of, supplements and drugs and shit, you understand, to make himself look a certain way. You feel what I'm saying? But it's not just about him in particular, but just in general, the idea of guys worrying so much about their looks or making everything about their looks. That's the problem. And these guys actually think that this is self-improvement. You understand what I'm saying? They do it under the guise of I'm self-improving myself. You're not self-improving because what happens is that you're already coming from a premise of thinking that changing the outside is going to make a difference when the inside already is all fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? But Miles, your thoughts on this shit real quick before we go in.
Well, a lot of people, it's just sad that there's a few things going on, right? A lot of people think that self-improvement has to do with the tangible things.
Right.
Self-improvement has a lot more to do with your perspective and your mindset than anything. And one of the big problems with a lot of these young men is that because the physical is what they desire, right? They look at the woman and they figure, I need to match her physical.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So they look at the woman, they think the woman is beautiful. They think she looks a certain way. They think, oh man, she's this, she's that. And in order they got to match her, and not realizing that, again, men and women are different. You understand? Understanding the concept that men and women are different can help you with so many different things, because the way women process things is different from the way men process things. There's a reason why a woman is beautiful. I honestly believe that nature did it that way on purpose, because as men, you don't want to be you don't want to be out here looking like the Hunchback of Notre Dame or nothing. But at the same time, it's not men who need to be beautiful.
Right.
It's women who need to be beautiful because we stick our things into them to impregnate.
Mm-hmm.
So in order for us to get erections and to even desire to stick our things in them, they're the ones that need to be beautiful based on nature, the way nature set it up.
Right.
You understand? But a lot of these cats, they try to be as beautiful as women, not realizing that nothing is supposed to stick anything into you.
Right.
Yes.
Because the reason why, here it is, the man wants to stick himself inside the woman to impregnate her.
Right.
The woman desires that you do it because you can provide resource for her and the offspring that you impregnate her with.
Right.
So you don't need to look good. You need to be a good look.
That's a fact. They dudes that should be flying over motherfuckers' heads all day.
It can't be just now, like, because if you flip it, it's like, I'm a good look. I don't need to be good looking. All I need to do is be a good look, meaning that I could look out for you. I could take care of you. I can make things happen for you. I could change your life. I can, give you a source of safety, protection, consistency, confidence, all these things that are necessary to build a family.
Right.
You understand? Of course, you don't, if we're talking about looks and all that other stuff, it's like a man has to be presentable. You groom yourself, you take care of your body odor, you take care of yourself in general. But you don't need to look as good as a fucking woman. You don't.
Right. Exactly.
Because women don't need to get erections for pregnancy to happen. Men need to get erections, so we need to desire a woman. We need to desire her beauty. We need to desire her body. We need to desire her face and all that other shit. You understand what I'm saying? And then on top of that too, because we also choose to, we choose who we impregnate. It's also a health thing,
right?
Because you want to impregnate a woman who shows health. Like, she has a certain amount of body fat. She has a certain, like, her hips look a certain way because look, I'm about to put you through a whole 9-month process.
Right.
So you need to have a certain amount of fat on you to deal with the hormonal changes and, to deal with the production of milk and all these other things for breastfeeding and all this other shit. I mean, if you're a fucking anorexic skeleton, I may not want to impregnate you because your body don't have the nutrients to produce sustenance for the offspring.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm using all these words on purpose because a lot of it is scientific. And when these guys start to, like I saw a video the other day where the dude was talking about, oh yeah, you punch yourself in the face.
Oh no, I got that. Hold on, let me bring that up.
Yeah, let's get to it.
This is one of the videos that I thought was hilarious right here. So this is the kid that's been making the rounds. He's like the final boss of LooksMaxxers, and listen to what this motherfucker's saying right here. Hold on.
What is that? It's where you're gonna punch yourself in the face. I know it sounds crazy, but just bear with me here. You're gonna brace your head and you punch yourself in the face. You're joking, right? No, I swear to God. And then you're hitting real hard. And what this is doing is this is creating microfractures. And according to Wolff's Law, the bone is gonna grow back stronger. And not only that, but you're also getting a lot of inflammation and swelling. So it makes your cheekbones a lot bigger. So you get like an acute boost before you go to the club. Yeah. It's fucking legit. It seems so autistic, but it has real logical use cases.
No, you're right. I'm laughing at it.
Yeah, no. I think it's a fair reaction.
So what's the difference between that and going to the gym? You're going to the gym and you're breaking down your muscles.
It's real. It's just like, how far are you willing to go? It seems so outrageous, but like if you actually like break it down, like what are we doing here? And you just don't have like the initial, oh, this guy's fucking out of his mind for punching himself in the face. You really get a lot out of like the looks community.
All right, so now.
I love how they're playing the beautiful inspirational music in the background too. Like this is the thing to do. Yeah, punch yourself in the face. Like take a hammer and create microfractures in your cheekbones and your jawline.
Right. And you know what's funny about all this is the definition of hating yourself.
Facts.
Right here, because imagine, and mind you, they're doing all this to attract women. You understand? This is really all to get validation and attraction from women. So the problem is that when you have this idea of let me punch myself in the face, let me do damage and bruise myself in order to get this other outcome. You understand what I'm saying? Then what happens is that you don't realize that the reason why you're doing that is because you are not happy with how you look in the first place, which means you don't think you're desirable, which means that you don't think you're attractive. And so therefore you think you have to do all these things. You know what's funny about all this stuff too, I think, is that with a lot of these LooksMaxxers, because even this guy, we're going to see another video of him where they're talking about getting plastic surgery. They're talking about they're taking injections in their face and all this other stuff, right? So if you are doing all these things, getting plastic surgery, all of this, that's all not real. So what happens is that you can never be happy with yourself or love yourself because what you're turning into is not yourself. You understand what I'm saying? You're turning into something else. So therefore, you are essentially fake and you're hiding behind the fakeness because who you are for real, you don't like. This is what people don't understand. And so what people don't get is that is the unattractive part. So no matter how good you look on the outside, when people get, like in front of you and interact with you, right? They're going to be like, this guy's weird. And they're going to feel a certain way. I remember it was somebody who said, they said, I think it was it Maya Angelou or something, where she said, people don't remember what you say or do they remember how you make them feel. And so when you're the type of guy who you're so concerned about your look, but you're still insecure, you're still weird, you're goofy, you're all over the place, you have that type of energy, when you talk to women, they're going to feel that. And that's the thing that's going to make them not attracted to you. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of guys don't get that. But when guys are in this whole looks maxing community, what's going to happen is they're going to continue to do more and more crazy things because they think there is a particular look that they're supposed to reach. But the funny part is that they don't understand what is physically attractive is subjective. So you can never work your way to look the ultimate because there is no ultimate. No matter how you look, somebody else is going to be like, yeah, you're okay. And then what are you going to do now? Oh, I got to go get more surgery. And you get more surgery. And then you end up looking weird because they fucking botched your shit and you look like a fucking alien or something. You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy.
I think there's a deeper thing in all this, man, because it dawned on me the other day that I don't know if you notice, like there's more and more ads, at least on my algorithm, but there's more and more ads for testosterone replacement therapy. Okay. So I went on Google and I typed it up about, just looking at the testosterone replacement therapy industry. Now, this is what came up. It said the testosterone replacement therapy industry is a growing market valued at $2.07 billion in 2024 and is projected to reach around 2.9 to 3 billion by early 2030s.
That's crazy.
So it's a growing market. It's a highly growing market. And the reason why I bring it up is because it's a parallel to what they did back in the 1950s and 60s, where they turned this switch on in the minds of women to believe that they're not beautiful enough, that they need this, they need that, they need plastic surgery, they need this, they need all these things to make themselves beautiful. Cosmetology magazines and the Cosmopolitan magazine and Elle and all these different magazines, Vogue and all this. And then on top of that, plastic surgery, they've championed people like, Kim Kardashian, Madonna, and all these other stars. They position them on purpose into these areas. Now, and they also did, and then feminism in general made women think that whatever your life is now is not enough. You need to go into the work market. You need to be strong. You need to be independent. You don't need to listen to no man, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And then on the flip side, they've, like every movie that comes out, they replace the strong male character lead with a chick. It's a known fact that in the food there are chemicals that reduce testosterone. You understand what I'm saying? They're doing more and more C-section births.
Right.
It's also a known fact that when you do C-section as opposed to natural birth, there's a lot of different things that affects the baby in different ways. They also discourage breastfeeding and things like that, and they encourage the women to give their babies formula. What's in the formula?
Mm.
You understand? And if we know that y'all fucking with the food, then what are you putting into the baby's food?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And it's a known fact that testosterone is reducing year after year after year. And meanwhile, you got these industries to replace testosterone coming in. Now, I bring that up because a lot of these things about your jawline has to do with testosterone.
Right.
It has to do with, they break their face to create a more masculine looking jawline and cheekbones and all this other shit. I don't think any of this is an accident. I really don't think any of this is an accident. So they position the woman to think she's not enough so she can do all of this shit. They position the men to think they're not enough so they could do all of this shit.
Right.
None of this shit is a fucking accident.
Right. Because, it's funny, I was thinking, real quick, I didn't want to cut you off, but it made me think the other day, I was like, why all of a sudden this dude is everywhere now? You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, and I don't know if you saw the clip on Fresh and Fit. When
he was rating the girls and shit.
He was rating the girls and telling them about, your eye structure is close. He was using all these technical words about the distance between their eyes and their nose bridge and their face symmetry and all this other crazy shit.
Right.
And it's like, bro, like nobody will ever be good enough for themselves or anyone else if this is how we all think.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
And then my thing is, how do you say all this when you're not real? Like everything that you've done is fake. So you're not even, but see, that's the kicker though, is that it's basically saying, look at what I did for me. You should do it too, because I was you before and I wasn't good enough. So now I'm going to show you how to be good enough. So do all of the shit I'm doing so you'll be good enough.
Yo, they want to, this is what they want to, hey, Miles, you should get hair plug replacements for your hairline so you can stop rocking a baldy. And then you could go get lipo, you understand, to take away your stockiness in your gut. And then you can get
oh shit, I forgot I had the phone lines on. Okay, I'm gonna take it this time and I'll get it on your side next time.
And you should go get leg lengthening surgery as well, Miles. So you can be 6 foot.
So 980 what's popping? Who this?
This is Israel 26, Georgia.
What's up, Israel? Did you donate though?
Yeah, he did.
I donated to Miles. $10.
Oh, you sound a little muffled. Are you on the speakerphone or something?
You sound muffled, Israel.
No. I'm just gonna poke a thing with the. Hold on, let me adjust the phone and everything. 1 second.
Yeah, your phone is a beast right now. You sound like
real bad.
Like you held hostage or something. What's going on?
It sounds like you dipped your phone in turkey gravy.
Exactly. Wait.
I'm vegan. I don't eat no turkey legs.
Yeah. Your phone is sounding kind of crazy. We can't really hear you, fam. You might have to call back because.
Yeah, I'll call back in a bit.
Yeah, call back in like 5 minutes or something because your phone is sounding super crazy.
Oh yeah, sure.
All right, appreciate it. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna cut the phone lines on my end, Miles, so you can have it on your end. All right, cool. So guys, call it 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300 is the number. But yeah, I wanted to bring up this other video. And this is from this YouTuber Greg Douchette, this bodybuilder dude. And he's talking about, he's talking about this dude, and it's titled clavicular, or whatever his name is delusional. And I'm gonna play a little bit of this, and we gotta talk about what's going on in this joint. Here we go.
People are placing me high chair normie as a little bit above average, between a 6 to a 6.5.
Does that mean he's rating himself a 6 1/4? What is going on right now? How is this not body dysmorphia?
Hold on one second.
Coach Greg.
I mean, is it just me or Locario? Do you remember a time whenever somebody talked about how someone looks on a scale of 1 to 10, they were only referring to women? Do you remember that?
Right. Exactly. I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
This is what I'm trying to show you with the shift, with the psychological mentality shift with social media and everything that's affecting us. We only used to worry about a woman's looks, bro.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck did we get to the point where men are judging themselves
Mm-hmm.
and giving ourselves numbers out of 1 to 10? It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. And that shows that they don't actually understand sexual attraction.
Facts.
Because I keep trying to tell y'all, physical attraction and sexual attraction is two different things. This is why you could be a guy a woman considers handsome and she wants nothing to do with you. This is why you have so many videos on YouTube talking about handsome man game. This is why even you have these LooksMaxxer dudes, because in their mind, they're like, I have a hard time getting girls. So maybe I have to look better and then I'll get girls because I look better. The problem is they'll get attention by looking better, but they're not actually sexually attractive and they don't know how to deal with women, which is why they have a hard time still, even though they looks max. And then what happens is they feel like, man, I had a hard time attracting that girl. Maybe I have to looks max more. I got to do more because what I'm doing now isn't working. I got to do more. You know what I'm saying? It's how these dudes act. But let's continue this shit.
All right, and we're catching up with Clavicular, who's about to get a double jaw surgery. The things that this man...
Yo. And this is the funny part. He's still trying to get more surgery.
Jesus.
And this is how you know it's mental illness. Because if you look at him, most people will be like, he's not a bad looking guy. Like he looks fine the way he is. But he still feels he needs more.
Yeah.
That's the problem with this type of shit.
Facts.
Because what happens is when you don't love yourself, no matter how you look, you're going to hate yourself.
It'll never be enough.
It's not going to be enough. You know what I'm saying? Shit is crazy. Shit is crazy.
Is opening up to, it's just unbelievable. And so let's get right into it.
Because I knew that, your looks play into a role of, are you going to get hired, right? How people treat you, just in terms of how I was getting tipped.
I mean, how much?
You know what's funny? He said it plays a role in you getting hired and how people are going to tip you and all this other stuff. And I wish I had the other clip, but there was a clip of this dude, Clavicular. I could never say this nigga's name. But there was a clip where he was streaming on one of them streaming platforms, and he was complaining that he only made $30. And he had like thousands of people in the stream and he only made $30. So I'm like, so if everything is about your looks, are you saying you weren't good looking enough to make more than $30 on your stream? Is that what we're talking about? Because if it was all about looks, shouldn't you be making millions upon millions of dollars with your looks?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But again, he's going to say probably, well, I need to get the double jaw surgery first. Then I'll start making more money on the streams. You feel what I'm saying? Because since I'm a high tier normie and I'm not a Chad, I'm not a Chad yet. I can't get
a high tier normie.
Yo, listen. But you know what? Maybe he's making sense. He said that if you're good looking, you're going to be hired. Maybe this is why so many people are out of work because they're all ugly niggas. And you can't get a job if you're ugly. You feel what I'm saying? It's like. So maybe he's onto something. The only people who have jobs are ridiculously good-looking people. You understand what I'm saying? On some Zoolander shit. Yo, Zoolander's the shit, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's a classic. Oh, man. I wonder if this kid saw Zoolander. He needs to watch Zoolander. He probably be like, yo, that gotta be his favorite movie, I swear. Like, oh man.
Does this not sound like a woman? And so I need double titanium.
You see what he just said? Hold on, let's rewind. Look at what he said.
Just in terms of how I was getting tipped.
I mean, how much does this not sound like a woman? And
you see what I'm saying?
I've never seen this video.
No, he said exactly what you said, Miles. The nigga said, doesn't this sound like a woman?
Facts.
Yo, that's crazy. Let's continue.
So I need double titanium implant surgery on my cheeks and a nose job so that I'll get more money and tips when I'm at the restaurant.
I'm going to have to fly to Istanbul. I would argue that Italian surgeons are better, but sometimes they won't do some of the more black-pilled extreme movements.
Does this not remind you of Zac Efron? Was Zac Efron not already extremely attractive? And then what did he do to his face? What if after he gets his surgery, it's botched? How often do we see beautiful girls go and get hot dog lips? They look great. Perhaps the first time they get filler, they even look a little bit better, dare I say. But eventually, one thing leads to the next, and they've got hot dogs on their lips, their cheeks are out to here, and their breasts weigh 10 pounds each. What happened? How did they go from A to Z so quickly?
Got a call. Let's take the call real quick.
All right, 980. Is this Israel calling back?
Yep. Yeah, can you hear me clear now?
Not really.
You sound like you in a hallway.
Are you speaking directly into your phone, your handset?
Yeah, I am. Let me get out of this area because I guess there's something that's choppy. I'll call you back.
Okay.
Yeah, your phone is a beat. Your phone needs to get LooksMaxxed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your phone needs surgery. Oh shit!
Your phone is a high tier normie.
Exactly. He got a high tier normie phone. That's fucked up.
And so the temptation to continue to get cosmetic surgery once you started, it's real. And how many people don't think that all of those people have body dysmorphia? It's when you look in the mirror and you don't like the reflection that you see back.
See, and when you look in the mirror, you don't like the reflection you see back. That means you hate yourself. You understand? And so the thing is that you get one thing and you got to get more, and then you got to get another, and you got to get another, because it's the thing. What's so beautiful about the physical is that how you are physically is unique to you specifically.
Right.
Right. And there's going to always be people who have differences based on that. And the differences is what reinforces what makes you unique in the way that you look. You understand what I'm saying? So the problem is that they're trying to reach this peak of what they believe or think is the highest form of beauty, which is why they do all this math on their face, like, oh, the jawline and the length and the width of the eyes and all that other goofy shit, because they think there's a mathematical formula to being like the best looking person.
Yeah, they think it's a mathematical formula to being perfect.
Right. It's just like, bro.
It's just a sad fucking state of affairs, bro.
These niggas is wild. Let's continue.
I'm certainly not gay in saying that I think that this is a very attractive man, far above average. And he's 6'2" to boot. And yet he wants to get limb lengthening surgery and he needs more cheekbones.
Yo, the nigga's 6'2" and he wants to be taller. You understand what I'm saying? This is what we try, guys. This is what we try to tell y'all. It's not enough. It's not enough.
Yo, how could you? No, stop for a second.
He needs more cowbell.
For a second. Because to a point, I could understand all the face shit.
Right.
But how you 6'2" and you still getting leg lengthening surgery?
Because he wants to be in the top 99.9 percentile of niggas.
Oh, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
You know, he wants to compete with King 6'8" the Great. He saw the videos. He was like, I want that.
But I thought 6 foot was the pinnacle.
That's what I thought. They moved it up now. You can't just be 6 foot. You got to be 6'6". You know what I'm saying?
Bro, do you know these niggas? Number one, they're like they're super heavy. And they limp for the rest of their fucking life. You know about that?
Mm-hmm.
Niggas limp for the rest of their life. And they have to do physical therapy like pretty much every week.
That's crazy.
And this is after they healed up.
Yo,
I can't see.
These niggas is wild. This is why y'all need this game. This is exactly why. Because remember, this kid is 19. So he's grown up on social media, and all he's seen is social. He hasn't actually lived real life. He don't know what the fuck is going on. This is crazy. Let's continue.
For what?
The surgery is called a Bimax. It's a double jaw surgery, right? So they're going to make an osteotomy in the upper jaw, my maxilla, and advance it forward, and the lower jaw.
And so is he trying to look like Giga Chad? Like, does he need to perpetually have a resting bitch face with the hunter eyes and the chaw forward and the protruding cheek implants?
What I want to say to that is extraordinary times call for extraordinary measures, right? And the extraordinary times are just how hypergamous women are nowadays.
You see?
Bro, and that's the worst part of all. They doing it for bitches.
That's what I'm saying.
They doing it for females, bro.
Yo, these motherfuckers live on the internet, and this is what caused their brains to do this bullshit. He talking about hypergamy. So this is probably his thinking. If I'm the best looking guy in the world, or one of the best looking dudes in the world, then I don't have to worry about hypergamy because I'm the best. She can't get better looking than me. She can't get a guy who's better looking than me because I'm the best. I'm the tallest. I have the sharpest jawline, right? I got all this shit. So where is she going to get a better looking guy than me? Nowhere. That's basically what they're thinking. This is crazy.
Yo.
This is crazy. And again, where do you think he got this hypergamous nature shit from? The red pill.
Yo.
You understand what I'm saying? This nigga's 19. And let me say this, right? Remember, guys, and I say this respectfully because I was 19 once, right? When you're 19, you don't know shit. You understand what I'm saying? You know nothing. You're a kid. You understand what I'm saying? You haven't even fully developed yet. You know nothing. So the problem is that these guys that get on the internet, they hear all this bullshit. They haven't actually lived their life, and they do this fucking goofy shit.
How is this different from the Transformers?
Exactly.
It's pretty much the same shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like whatever it is, it's not right or it's not good enough.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to chop it off and turn it inside out.
Right.
What the bro?
These niggas is wild out here. Let's continue this.
Out of 100 people, I bet all of them are going to rate you as an 8, 9, or a 10. And so let's take the average. He's a 9. 99th percentile looks, it's not enough because women are hypergamous by nature. And so when they're with me, I'm only at the 99th percentile.
Hold on. This nigga's putting on makeup. Let me.
Not enough because women are hypergamous by nature. And so when they're with me.
Look at this nigga right here.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen.
Yes. Yo, I'm telling. Listen, man. Listen, bruh. I'm telling. Like, do you guys not realize how close this is to some rainbow shit? Like, meaning like, okay, we want all the guys to LooksMaxx, wear makeup, look more feminine, and all this other shit, get plastic surgery, right? And then I'm gonna go on the show and tell you guys how all the girls look ugly. They're only ones and twos, but me in here, me the guy, I'm at least a 7 and an 8. So who are you going to choose? Are you going to choose that girl who's like a 2, or are you going to choose the guy like me who's LooksMaxxz, who's a 7 or 8? Right? You see, logically, you should be choosing me because I'm more LooksMaxxz than these girls. I look better than these bitches, right? So you should choose me. You see what I'm saying?
Because if it's all about looks, then what do I care about the vagina?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, this is
What do you get?
This is what these dudes.
Bro,
they're gonna be like, yo, these women are so hypergamous, bro. All they want is your money and this and that. And so why bother with those women, man? Just why don't we like go out and like, hang out with the fellas who's more LooksMaxxed?
Bro, do y'all see how serious this is? Bro.
Yo. These niggas be studying other niggas' jawlines and shit. And
to with all this we talking about, and to put it all the way on top, to put the cherry on top. And I don't mean to be racist like this, but look, I'm gonna just say what it is. These niggas is white. Because correct me if I'm wrong, right? When they do the statistics on the dating apps, aren't white men the most desirable?
Right, exactly.
So you're already in the top, like, highest percentile
attractive people.
Right.
And and even with all that, you still got to get a $35,000 jawline surgery on both sides.
Right.
Nigga, y'all, I can't do it. Yo, Israel, what's going on? Let's hear it now.
All right, is everything better now?
Yeah, it's a little bit better.
It sounds better. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. What's up with you, man? Happy Thanksgiving. What's up with you?
Hey, likewise, man. And like I said, I sent $10.07.
Yes, sir. I saw it. Appreciate it. Yes, sir.
So one, in relation to this topic, what you guys are talking about, man, like this is the result of, the lack of testosterone and whatnot, with all this 45-degree isosceles scaling triangle jawlines that motherfuckers are trying to construct on the Pythagorean theorem equation of LooksMaxxers. It's like, this is the point that we got to, man. Like, and I see it not just online, forget online, offline, because when I like going to the gym, right, just to exercise, oh my gosh, like this is like beyond the highest order of insanity. So, it's basically like how chicks get plastic surgery or BBLs. This is what it is for guys. So
right,
it's really disappointing and sad, man. But now more to my call. Yesterday, well, first off, Mr. Locario, I got some of your products. One of them, Master Approach Women in 30 Days. And let me tell you, man, like, no matter what level of the game you're at, like, that right there, even that, you give away a whole lot in that Master Approaching Women in 30 Days.
And real quick, it's on sale right now at shoplocario.com for the Black Friday sale for only $5.25. $5.25 on sale right now. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all, exactly. Y'all better hurry up and get that shit. You feel what I mean? But go ahead.
You guys don't know what you're missing, but hey, once 2026 comes, like Mars and Locario are about to cause inflation more than the world leaders, because shit, them prices are going up, man. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys, but yo, I'm just out here. The reason why my phone was and this kind of goes into what I was calling in about. So I'm basically been out here since like noon, just going on like a mass approach blitz. Like I'm talking about like getting the reps in, man, because I was doing my homework on Thanksgiving. I'm like saying, you know what? After seeing that live that you did, Locario, I was like, yo, like the game is 24/7. Like as a man, you are on 24/7. So I literally was like, okay, I'm doing my homework. I'm going through the memberships. I'm doing the studies. I said, man, fuck it. Like I know everywhere is closed, but tomorrow, like I'm getting out there and getting active in the field, man. And here it is. I'm about to go back into because I'm at a mall. Like I literally went. So I was at another mall. Of course it wasn't jumping off, but like, I'm going back inside soon after this call. But I don't know what you guys out here, man, are slipping on your macking, man, because the material is there. It tells you how to do it. So, I mean, if you want to wait till 2026 or beyond to get started and, start approaching, hey, that's fine. But hey, man, you guys got to get out here and get after it. No excuses. And I don't even feel like doing it right now, but it doesn't matter how I feel, because as Miles said, and even in the documentary, fuck your feelings.
Right.
So, yeah, man, I just want to give a shout out to you guys, my coaches and mentor in the game. I'm about to get out here and keep upping the numbers because, hey, man, I'm just on a fucking roll right now, and it's a freight train, and, I'm not stopping. So, I got to stop at some point because I'm getting kind of tired, but hey, I still got to get my reps in, man.
Nah, get your reps in, bro. Get your reps in, man.
That's what's up. You fucks with it, man.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
Yes, sir.
Miles, I know I missed the live the other night, but I'll be back Monday.
Okay. All right, that's what's up. See you then, brother.
Absolutely. You guys take care.
All right, man. Be safe.
All right. That's what's up, man. And yeah, guys, I'm telling you, go to shoplocario.com right now. Get up on there. Everything on the site is 25% off. You know what I'm saying? Get your consultations, get the programs, get all that stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys go and do that right now. You feel what I'm saying? So now let's get back to the makeup tutorial. It's just...
I mean, I'm only at the 99th percentile. What happens when the guy comes along and he's 6'6"? What if he has more muscle And what if he has a better tan? If that man can come along and take your woman, let him have her. He did you a favor. If you're with someone and you're in love and someone can come along and steal them from you, they were yours to begin with. And so let it happen. You're going to convince me that this man is getting his jaw surgery to be forward and the protruding cheekbones and a nose surgery, all so that he can keep his woman because of hypergamy. This is ridiculous. I thought he was confident. I thought he had a strong self-esteem. Clearly, he does not. Do you really think I'm worried about Mepsigram being swooned off of her feet from some 6'2" Chad?
And the men who are not at the top percentiles are left with nothing, right? Because everyone's
Yo, where do these people get this information from?
Yo,
it's like like, yo, these dudes be online too much. Like, well, if you're not the top guy, you're left with nothing. Like, bruh, like, just walk outside. Like, so the only guys who are having sex and having babies are guys who are above 6 feet and online.
But here's the thing, other than that too, and that's what I'm saying with the physical stuff, these guys don't want to accept, like, for example, and I'm just using their terminology just to get you, to understand how they think. They only want to fuck 9s and 10s,
right?
Or what they consider to be 9s and 10s, and because they already have it in their mind, okay, well, I'm just a 6, I'm a high tier normie,
right?
There's no way that I'm going to be able to only fuck 9s and 10s. Because remember, it's all about the looks.
Right.
So these are the type of guys that it doesn't matter how the woman treats them. It doesn't matter if the woman respects them or not. It really doesn't. Shit, it doesn't even matter if she was born an actual woman.
Right.
At this point. But I want to only fuck with 9s and 10s. I'll maybe settle for 8. Like I've listened to a couple of videos of these guys talking, including him. And he's like, I only want to deal with 9s and 10s, or what I consider 9. And here's the thing, I'm actually giving him grace by saying what I consider 9s and 10s. They don't say, they say, I only want to fuck with 9s and 10s. I only want to fuck with top tier women. I only want to fuck with the high value women, because to them, high value is looks.
Right.
So they only want to fuck with chicks that, guys like Andrew Tate, like the chicks that look like the chicks that Andrew Tate fuck with. And it's crazy because I wouldn't touch the chicks with Andrew Tate. I wouldn't touch the chicks that Andrew Tate fuck with your dick, Locario.
Right. Exactly.
I wouldn't touch none of those women. No, them skinny fucking halfway anorexic supermodel type chicks. I don't do that. But this is the problem. Like, no one. And I'm glad you titled the show the way you did, The Dangers of Not Having a Masculine Identity. Because I know who I am. I know that my woman got to have some meat on her bones. She got to have some fat in certain places. She got to, bro. My woman can't look like no fucking anorexic supermodel. She just can't.
Right.
I am who I am, and I like thickness. I like fat. I like shape. I like when I smack it jiggles a little bit. What are we talking about? Yeah, bro, these cats are, man, come on, man, these cats are crazy. And they're not even like the body and all that. It's like, it's only the face. It's only the face they worried about. Like, it's I don't know, it's delusional, bro. They have no masculine identity. But 702, you are on live with Locario Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Hi, I have a question. So
wait. Where'd you donate at?
So I have a question.
Okay, wait. One more time, sir. This will be the last time we ask you this question. Where did you send the support for the show, the donation?
Can I do it after the?
No, you're gonna have to go to Locario's channel and look at the top of the chat. There are multiple ways for you to support the show. Once you do that, then you can call back in. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Y'all motherfuckers. It's like y'all motherfuckers is hard headed, man. I swear, like y'all niggas are the worst.
Let's get back to it, man.
All right, cool. Let's
feel bad for this kid, for real.
This shit crazy. All right, here we go. Hold on. All right.
Extremely sexually promiscuous.
Not all women are extremely sexually promiscuous. Not all women are thoughts are 304s. Not all women are like a Cash's wife.
I've been rated what's called a high tier normie, is what a lot of people say. So the scale is low tier normie, mid tier normie, high tier normie, Chad light, and Chad.
What exactly is that?
Do you notice how the guy that they have on the chart looks like a fucking anime character?
Right. Yo, these dudes. Yo, these niggas, listen, you know what it is? It's these guys are an offshoot of the PUAs. Because remember, the PUAs were nerds that were trying to mathematically figure women out. The LooksMaxxers are nerds that are trying to mathematically figure out beauty or looks. You understand what I'm saying? And so there, it's you hear the way that they talk, normie, which means you're normal, but I'm above all that normal shit. I'm so good looking that that I'm not like you normies. But if I'm a high tier normie, that means that I'm better looking than most normal people, but I'm not Chad. I'm not like the ultimate god of looks and shit.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
They're not the final boss. No.
Exactly. It's like I'm not the final boss yet. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy.
A normie high tier sounds right, but it's not quite a Chad, a Giga Chad, an Adam. What is going on?
Women will always tend to rate people that they find average, 50th percentile, as a 7.
Average is not a 7. A 7's above average. Average is a 5. We all know this.
People are placing me high tier normie as a little bit above average, between a 6 to a 6.5.
Does that mean he?
You know, it's funny. Notice he said other people are placing me this. Why do you give a fuck about what other people are thinking about you? This is the problem with a lot of these guys. They don't actually live life and create their reality in the way they want it to be. They are subject to what everyone else is saying, thinking, what society says, and they put themselves in that box.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? And so they're trying to, it's the funny part. So what he's trying to do is he's trying to create a certain look to stay inside the box.
Yeah.
You understand? See, when you have game, what you do is that you're already outside the box, meaning that you understand the box, but you are not confining yourself to the box. You can play in the box, but you know the box does not define you and it's not a limitation. Do you understand what I'm saying? So a lot of these guys, what they do is I'm limited based on my look, and that's it. But we can take a call.
All right, we got 570. I think this is Charlie Kiefer.
Yes, sir. This is Charlie Kiefer, PA 26, and I said it's the iTalks.
What's going on, man? Thank you. Thank you, sir. We appreciate the 40, man. Appreciate you.
Sure. What's going on?
I appreciate you guys. And first off, happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
Yes,
and,
sir.
Hopefully everyone had a good holiday.
Yep.
And I just want to say a couple things real quick. First off, with all these LooksMaxxers and shit, this is like just some gay as fuck shit. I mean, this is just straight up. Like, I saw some guy who reacted to Locario's video about that thing that when you guys went and approached women in the street or whatever, but you guys weren't actually approaching women. You were just going out in Miami or something like that. Mm-hmm. And all the guys in the chat were basically ragging on Locario, and they were having infighting though, basically being like, "No, dude, you're not a 6, you're a 5. I can't even see your face." I'm like, what the fuck? And that video had 30,000 views. I'm like, can you imagine 30,000 fucking dudes being like, "Nah, bro, you're a 5. No, actually, I'm a 6, bro. What are you talking about? What kind of gay shit is this?"
Yo, this shit is too funny.
Bro, it's crazy. But I just wanted to say something. Part of me has a heavy heart for some of these guys because I feel empathetic because it must be such a fucking miserable life that you have to live to really get into that state of mind, But the thing about it is I don't really feel bad for these guys too much. And the reason that I don't feel too bad is that, when we talk about the scale of 1 through 10, right? You may have your preference, right? But there really is no such thing as a 10 or whatever you consider a 10, You might have your most attractive thing to you. But the problem with these guys, and women do it too, but, I don't really care about what women do because they're women. But if you're a fucking guy you got to understand when you put people in hierarchical systems of value based on looks, money, or status, you're a disgusting human being. That's all you are. You're just a piece of shit because it's like this guy said. What he said was, you know, I'm a high tier normie. You're basically saying that you're above people who you see as below you based on your look, and therefore you have more value than them. So you should theoretically have more value to get a bitch that you like. But when you don't get her, and the guy below you, quote unquote, gets her, now you feel some type of way. Now you crash out, and now you say, oh, it's because I didn't have a fucking double jawline surgery or something like that.
Right.
Like these people are actually disgusting. And I don't care if it's a bitch that you think is a 10, or if you're a girl and you're listening to this, and if it's a guy who you think is out of your league. There's no such thing as a fucking person who's out of your league. There's no look that is out of somebody's league. There's only compatibility. So I don't know what the fuck these guys are talking about. It's actually some gay shit that they're talking about on here, which is looks maxing, and it's also kind of racist too. And it's also just straight up disgusting that these guys be saying this shit.
Because we start to get into we start to get into eugenics with certain types of things like this, because it's not too far, you know. And again, I'm not I don't want to get too political or nothing, but I don't know if you remember the whole Nazi Germany thing. Like that's what it was. That's what it was about. Like you have to have blue eyes, blonde hair, and look a certain way in order to be accepted in the in the Nazi regime. You understand? And it's crazy, bro. And it starts to put a lot of like pressure on people to look a certain way, and all this categorization. And it's like you lose your identity the more you subscribe to this bullshit, and the more you lose your identity, is the more you love yourself less and less and less. You understand? And so how are you, like you said, Charlie Kiefer, what about compatibility? Because if I'm a specific individual, then that means I need to find another specific individual who is compatible with me. Not compatible with some fucking archetype of jawline, Giga Chad, blah, blah, blah. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? It's ridiculous.
It's just, exactly. And yeah, I'm gonna send another 40. I also make this last point, but it's complete pseudoscience for one, and it's crazy how guys are falling into this. It's actually crazy. Like back in the day, like I'm pretty sure Pfizer was founded by the Dutch, and when the Dutch were going to Africa, they used to fund studies to basically say that the Europeans were better than black people because of a certain jawline and all this other stuff, and it's basically just pure pseudoscience racism. And it's just like, it's crazy how humans treat each other, as they do, which is disgustingly, and to say I'm better than you because of such and such thing. But the last point I want to make is that guys need to get off the fucking internet, like straight up. Like if you ain't allowed watching Locario Miles, like you need to get the fuck off the internet. Like I'm being dead ass. Like it's actually crazy. I mean, you guys are older than me. I never once had friends growing up who were like, yo, bro, your jawline isn't sharp enough, so that's why you couldn't get Jennifer with the house, quote unquote.
Yo, me growing up, let one of my niggas tell me that my jawline wasn't right if I don't punch him in his fucking jawline. Yo, let Locario say some shit like that to me, like, yo, Miles, I don't think your jawline is right to attract females. If I'm punching in his fucking jawline, like, what are we talking about? Like, nobody ever in our friend group would ever say some dumb shit like that. Are you crazy?
Exactly.
What?
And it's like, if you're around people like that, it's like, what kind of people are you around that you have gotten to this point where you hate yourself to that level?
Exactly.
Like, if I ever heard any one of my friends say that shit, I'd be like, yo, get the fuck out of my life and never come back.
Exactly, right.
Fuck out of here. If that was my dad or mom, fuck out of here. I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't care if it's your fucking grandpa or if it's this fucking, meathead bodybuilder on fucking YouTube. I was watching your video there, and this is the last thing I'm going to say. Dude's doing fucking makeup in the mirror. What in the hell is going on?
It's crazy. Crazy.
Bro. But anyway, I'm glad I had a normal upbringing anyway, so
facts.
That's crazy.
Facts. And real quick, the pseudoscience you were referring to is called phrenology. Phrenology, meaning the study of cranial shape, justifies superiority in racial genetics and shit. Yeah.
crazy, man.
Yep.
But anyway,
hey, appreciate you, Charlie. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for supporting
I
the show.
appreciate it, guys,
Supporting
man.
the show as always,
Thanks for
man.
my call,
You
right?
be safe. Take it easy.
Yes, sir. That's wild.
No. Phrenology.
Yo, this shit is wild, man. I almost done with this video or in the middle.
He's rating himself a 6.25. I guess the rest of us are all negative numbers. What is going on right now? This
he's like, well, if you're a 6, we're like
Shout out to Charlie Kiefer for the extra 40. Shout out to Charlie Kiefer.
Appreciate it. Woo. You know what's so funny about all this LooksMaxxing shit? I don't understand. Or I do understand it. It's very. See, a lot of it is the idea that if I look better, then my life will be better. That's the. See, this is the thing. People will get, let's say, certain people who will pay more attention to them because they think they look good, and some people will actually treat them, nicely, or be, very like cordial to them, or even try to just sort of like be around them in a certain way because they are attracted to how they look. But what you got to understand is that the difference between that and somebody that's not getting that is not far. It is not a big difference. So what I mean by that is this, is if a person thinks that you're physically attractive, right? You're not gonna get more, let's say, like if we go to eat, you're not gonna get more French fries than me because they think you're attractive. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You're not gonna go to work and then you fucking come late a bunch of times and your boss says, I was gonna fire you, but because you're super, super good looking, I'm gonna keep you on. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's not gonna happen. You know what I mean?
We need to have a Giga Cat on the team, so we're gonna keep it.
Right. Like you're not gonna get, like, you think you're gonna get you're gonna commit a crime and they're gonna be like, listen, we were gonna give you 4.5 years in jail, but since you're hot, you could go home. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah, and by the way, there are no free calls as of yet. Nobody sent in any free calls. So
right, exactly. So no free calls.
This is not a 6. And so by clinical definition, how is this not body dysmorphia? The average person thinks he's an 8, a 9, or 10. He thinks he's a 6 or a 6.5.
But if the surgery went wrong, if the surgery was botched, like what would happen? What's the worst case scenario?
The worst case scenario is an infection.
No, the worst case scenario is you could die.
Yo, this shit crazy.
Yo, and bro, and see, this is the detriment of self-hate.
Exactly right.
You guys, I want y'all to realize this. I want you to realize this. Every single time you go under the knife, just because you're dealing with a medical professional does not mean your life is not in danger.
Right.
Exactly. Every time you walk out your door.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But the fact that you're going under the knife, they putting you to sleep and they're gonna literally fuck with your body, like rearrange your bones, cut open your skin, all this other shit.
Mm-hmm.
Your body can go haywire and go into shock, and you can fucking die.
Right.
And you're willing to risk this again and again and again, because like you said, plastic surgeries it becomes an addiction. Because here's how you know that whether or not you believe God, the universe, nature, whatever made you perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you go into the plastic surgery and you change your nose, everything else starts to look funny.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So when you fuck with your nose, then you're gonna be like, oh my God, my lips are, and then you do some shit with your lips.
Right.
And then you're like, well, because I changed my nose and my lips, now my forehead looks kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh shit, now I did my forehead and my nose and my lips are perfect, but now my chin is kind of sticking out too much because ultimately what you need to understand is that you've been made perfect.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Yo, I feel bad for these cats, bro.
And it's crazy because the validation they're looking for is superficial. Like it's like they're looking for something superficial, trying to change what's naturally they're about, right? Because see, I could understand. Let's say you got into like an accident and your face got messed up. That makes sense to get surgery if that's the case. Cool. You know your face got messed up. You're trying to make it a little more presentable. That's cool.
And real quick, usually if you get in, and I'm just adding to what you're saying, you can take it back. If you get into an accident, all they really do is try to make your face look like what it was.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But go ahead. You got it.
Right. Because exactly. They're not trying. You shouldn't be trying to get the surgery to look hotter. You understand what I'm saying? That's the, you know what I mean? Like I don't understand like why it's like, bro, like imagine you hate yourself that much. You know what I mean? That listen, maybe I can't relate because, you know, people told me I was handsome my whole life, so I can't relate. I don't know.
Right. You're one of the naturally beautiful ones, Locario.
I'm a mid-tier normie or whatever they call it. 203, you're on live with Locario Miles. Name, age, city, what's up?
Yeah, shout out to Normie Locario.
No, they will call me a sub 5. I'm a sub 5 to these niggas.
So blast in the building. What's going on with you, bro?
So man, a lot of people call and say, "Oh, this is a great topic." Da da da. Y'all always got great topics, but this right here, this is some of the wildest shit ever. All I can think about, all I want to say is, where the fuck is Nez at?
Oh, yeah, with the rhinoplasty and all that.
Every time that nigga called in, it was about this shit.
Yo, I really hope that nigga Nez is okay because,
for real,
like the man just said, the worst case scenario is you could die.
Right.
You could fucking die under the knife. This is crazy. Shout out to Nez, and I hope he's okay. Seriously, no shade, no disrespect. Shout out to Nez for real.
Nah, not at all, not at all.
Right.
Listening to this is like y'all guys are bringing up so many points. It made me think about, one of the greatest entertainers in the history of existence was Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson,
and
yeah.
him with the plastic surgery, and he kept on doing it, and kept on doing it. Then he started looking crazy. Now, whether he had whatever that skin disease is, that doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I'm talking about after that first nose job. Okay, you could have left it alone. You was fine, but after that, it just kept getting worse and worse. And it's great of a man as that guy was to be in stadiums where you got not just bitches, but you got niggas passing out crying, and he didn't even open his mouth. What kind of power do you got, but you still think you're not enough for nobody?
Exactly.
You don't think you're enough for yourself.
Exactly.
So I go off of what Charlie was talking about, and even when y'all brought up the Nazis. That's why I said in the chat earlier, what the fuck what incel came up with this type of shit? Because if you look at what Hitler said that he wanted the blonde hair, blue eyed, that's the standard. Any of y'all see what Hitler's ass looked like?
Right, exactly. It's crazy.
Hitler didn't look anything. He didn't look anything about like what he was trying to put out to the world. So he was crazy too.
Facts.
In more ways than one. And then you have Cardi B and all them other people. Everybody's trying to look alike. There's no identity at all.
Right.
Because okay, if you're trying to, what happens with the day comes when you want to have kids? I hope they recognize that their kids is not going to look like what they had themselves butchered up to look like.
Facts.
Exactly right. It's a fact.
Now they're gonna run the surgery on their kids as soon as they come out the womb.
Exactly. Get the circumcision. They're gonna do like a fucking jaw surgery to their kid while they're in the hospital.
Yo, imagine newborn plastic surgery. What the fuck? Like, I want my kids looking like me when they come out.
I want my babies to have jaw lines and shit. Heavy.
I hope they got the money for that, because if they were to pour that on their kids, then their kid gonna have to keep that tradition going.
Yeah, every 10 years you're gonna have to get new plastic because remember, a child goes through stages and looks different anyway. Because when you start hitting adolescence and puberty and all that shit, your face starts to look different any fucking way. You understand? And that's the sad part. Like they're not allowing these people to naturally age. Like,
Right.
bro, the human experience has been given to us perfectly as it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Like these people are, oh man, look. These people are shitting in the face of God, bro. You understand? And when I say God, I also mean themselves.
Mm.
Because you like you are who you are. Like where the fuck do you get off changing your nose? And where the fuck do you get off changing your lips and changing your height? What are we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Everybody's turning them. They're a bunch of mindless drones walking around here.
Yeah.
Like I always would say to people, that movie, that show that used to come on, The Living Dead. It's not just a movie, The Walking Dead. Because people walking around here, sleep as fuck, dead in the mind. They don't have no understanding, dead to their existence.
Yo, they're I'm telling you, they're dead because once it's, they talking about body fat percentage. Let's talk about plastic percentage, nigga.
Right. Exactly.
Like how much of your body now is plastic? How much of your body now is metal from the fucking metal rods you got installed into your humerus bone?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And then the plastic on your face, and then these chicks with the boobs and not look, check this out. Not all of these chicks is transferring fat from their belly to their ass with the BBLs. A lot of that shit is fucking silicone as well.
Right. You ever touch some fake titties? Them shits is whack, bro. I'm not with them.
They're the worst, bro.
Fake titties are the worst.
That shit feels real odd. I don't care.
I don't know, bro. Like I don't understand these people, bro. They simply just don't love themselves and they don't see it. They don't see it. And it's a slippery slope because like I said, once you fuck with one part of your face, your brain is not going to accept it. It's like going to be a glitch in the matrix.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at your face like, wait a second. Well, since I fixed my nose, I got to fix other things too.
Yeah, because something's always going to look off to you.
It's going to always look off because you're fucking with what nature gave you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Come on, man. This is rough.
I gotta disagree with you this time, Miles. When you talking about you don't understand, you do understand. And how do we all know you understand? That's why you came out with the masculine identity membership.
You damn right.
That's a fact. That's why it's important. That's why it's important. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand how important this shit is.
You understand that shit more than all of us. And that's why you came out with it, because most of us sitting around here looking in the mirror, staring at somebody they don't know.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
If you sitting there trying to get some plastic surgery, you still ain't going to be happy. I mean, they already trying to get us with the forever plastics anyway. You volunteering to be forever plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, man. I just wanted to shout y'all out. I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
2026 is coming. Shout out to the end of the donating of the call era. I'm putting it out there.
Exactly. Now, the shout out to the end of the $5. We ought to put that up to at least 10. You feel what I'm saying?
But
and the reason I say that is because you guys always stated that when motherfuckers get shit for free, they don't appreciate it.
That's a fact.
That's why, because I was around when Locario was like maybe 15,000 subscribers or maybe less than that. And you would have people calling in. They call in with all these questions, all these goofy ass questions that make no sense. And you started having people donate. Clown ass niggas rolling up in here donating 5 cents and stuff like that to the game.
Exactly.
Then you give them, then you made it to the 5 for any type of call. Then people go crazy with more questions, more than one question. Then you stipulated one question.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you guys are going up, because you guys deserve to get every dime and more that you get, because I will say it now, and I've said it before. You motherfuckers is saving lives out here for some of us.
Yes,
and for
sir.
those out here that's just thinking this shit is entertainment, fuck you. If you can't take the information that they're giving and you just still coming up asking the same old goofy ass questions or questions that don't have nothing to do with you, instead of trying to get the help that you actually need, stay away.
Facts.
So I'm glad y'all going up.
Yes,
and
sir.
I will be making them dates soon, Locario, because I know you're going to take me further than I've ever been anyway.
Yes,
I like
sir.
to
Yeah,
thank
we
y'all.
definitely do that coaching. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Charlie for that, and all the real cats in the chat, and April, of course. I respect them. I respect all of y'all, and those of y'all who ain't real, you know who you are. I ain't got nothing for you.
Facts.
Have a good night.
All right, Joe Blast in the building. We appreciate you, brother. We
Appreciate
you. Take it easy, man. Stay safe.
Yes, sir. Man, all right. Let me see. I think we got a little bit more of this hilarious video left. This guy.
The second worst scenario is you could be disfigured. You could be in pain for the rest of your life.
How would you differentiate what the average person thinks of attraction?
So it's a huge numbers thing. It's really autistic, but everything is about numbers, right? And
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
Come
Yes.
on, this is like, come on, we got to rewind. Come on, you trying to tell me?
How would you differentiate what the average person thinks of attraction?
so it's a huge numbers thing. It's really autistic, but everything is about numbers.
Come on,
Yes. Yes.
Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen.
Listen. Come on, come on, man. Like the
Yo,
makeup, the hand gestures.
Vanity is inherently gay. Like, we need to understand this. Like,
Yo, look at this. That screenshot is like, he's like, yes. Oh my God. This is why you can't hang around LooksMaxxers, bro. I'm telling you. Oh my God. I bet you remember when you was younger and your mom would like take her thumb and lick it and wipe your fucking face. I feel like that's what they be doing to their boys and shit. They be like, let me, your eyebrows look like they be doing all that shit today. We gotta look good before you go to the club. Let's continue.
Right, and measurements.
No, I really appreciate the tism in him. I'm really about the numbers and the stats. I mean, I'm spending like 4 hours looking at stats last night on my bike racing and so on. I really love this, but I think he just got it wrong.
There's just all these different numbers, and then it gets you what's called a harmony score, right? So you take all these different measurements, you do the math, you check it out on your face, and then we're going to get a percentage harmony score.
Or
you see, it's funny that you said that, because remember, Miles, you talking about how they're going to do something to their face and then it's going to make them look at the other parts and say it's not right. So he's talking about you got the harmony score. So then what's going to happen is they're going to get the surgery and they're going to be like, oh, my face isn't in harmony yet. I got to do my eyes now.
yo, hey, Israel, is Israel calling back? What's up, man? I got your support.
Oh yeah, what's up, Miles? Send another donation. Just
All right.
check in with you guys real quick. Got my reps in, man, and let me tell you, I got rejected all, but guess what, baby? Tomorrow I'm coming back even stronger with the fucking heat. I'm talking about hotter than the Earth's fucking core. Beyond the Hey, shout out to Joe Blast and Charlie Keeper, because guess what? And let me give a quick shout out to Charlie Keeper, because he reminds me of where I started when I joined the memberships, because y'all motherfuckers want to sit there jawline maxing and just, stand and say, oh, some fine shit, bro. But none of this, I was in the mall and no motherfucker stepped. I was the only one stepping, and guess what? To quote the words of Tupac, all eyes were on me, and I'm showing bitch ass niggas how it's fucking done. So get at me. That's what the fuck we do. And I'm coming back even stronger this weekend. Y'all take care. I'm about to go get some food because I'm fucking hungry as shit.
All right, take it easy.
He hype. I love it.
Oh man, Israel is he's enjoying the chase. He's enjoying the hunt. Excuse me, not the chase.
Oh shit, this shit too crazy. All right, here we go.
You're either hot or you're not. It's not a measurement. It's not the distance from here to there and this and that. It's everything in 1 and in a quarter second, 0.1 of a second, hot or not. I don't need a measurement, a ruler. I don't need to feed my appearance into ChatGPT.
Yo, this is the craziest shit ever. Yo, niggas really be doing this shit. Like, look, they got the 6.16 millimeters from the eyes to the fucking shape of the face to the jawline to the chin. It's like these dudes is wild out here, man.
If all of this stuff actually made sense, do you know how small the population would be?
Right. That's what I'm saying. This shit is so stupid, man. I'm like, man, these niggas is wild.
To know if somebody is good looking or not. And remember, beauty is subjective. It's in the eye of the beholder. And so what's strikingly beautiful for one person might be ugly for the next.
So in terms of the numbers thing, the closest person we get to perfection is Matt Bomer.
Isn't it interesting that Superman, who is
You see what I'm talking about? You see the bullshit? He said the closest thing you get to perfection is Matt Bomer. Notice he's basically trying to look like him with the haircut and all that other stuff.
But wait, that's Matt Bomer. Who's Matt Bomer? Because this is Henry Cavill.
Yeah, and the Matt Bomer's the other nigga. Hold on, let's Google Matt Bomer. Let me see. Hold on. Matt Bomer. Okay, let's see who Matt Bomer is real quick. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see. Let me share the screen. Okay, so hold on. That is Matt Bomer right there.
Wow.
But what's funny is that the nigga, don't he look like the same nigga?
He's dreaming. He's so dreaming.
Like, yo, don't him and Henry Cavill look like the same nigga almost?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like, all these motherfuckers want to look like the same guy.
Exactly. And we see it in Instagram with the females. All of them get the same. They have the same waistline and the same hip rate. The waistline and hips look the same with all the BBLs.
Right.
It's cookie cutter. And that's what, shout out to Joe Blaser, he's talking about with the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're drones, bro. They're
They
not
all
real
look
people
like
anymore.
they all want to look like Kim Kardashian and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is crazy. But again, but also too, this is what we was talking about with like the whole thing about eugenics and all this other stuff, where a lot of times when we're talking about beauty and all this other shit, right? A lot of these LooksMaxxers are talking from a Eurocentric beauty standard. First of all, so even when they're doing these mathematical equations, you're automatically excluded because your nose too big, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because you got that big nigger nose.
No, there's surgery for that though. There's surgery.
You gotta get surgery to.
Yo, the whole black race would be online at the fucking plastic surgery.
Exactly right.
Crazy.
That's what I'm saying. This is like, this shit is so stupid.
Hey, did you ever hear that joke where with the two black guys walking?
Nah.
Okay, so two black guys were walking, and one had $1 and the other guy had 98 cents.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So they was walking past a sign, and the sign said, we could switch your race to all white for 99 cents.
Mm-hmm.
So guy number one who had the $1, he told guy number two, he said, the guy number two who only had 98 cents, he said, all right, he said, I'm going to go in and get the change done. And then when I come out, I'll give you the penny so you could go in and get yours done.
Right.
So guy number one goes in, walks in with the $1, gets the surgery done, comes out as a white man. And then the other black guy says to him, yo, can you give me the penny? And he said, get a job, you nigger.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
I saw that coming.
and that's not my joke. That's not my joke. I saw that shit on Instagram, but that shit was too funny. But yeah, but seriously, if it was up to these cats, and this is what eugenics is all about. Eugenics would pick the 9s and 10s and only allow them to mate with what they consider to be 9s and 10s.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So that means everybody else would die off.
Mm-hmm.
All black people with big, wide black noses, nigger noses would die off. All short guys like me would die off. So it would only fucking tall ass, perfect jawline, white dudes with blue eyes and the perfect cheekbones. You get what I'm saying? And if you come out looking a certain way that is against the policy of what you're supposed to look like, they would probably throw you in a ditch somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like it becomes crazy. Like self-hate is detrimental. It's the beginning of people try to talk about money is the root of all evil. Self-hate is the root of all evil.
That's a fact. Mm-hmm. That's a fact. Because the thing is that if you don't look like what they deem as perfect, then you're not valuable.
Exactly.
That's why they're trying to get all this surgery, because they're trying to get to the point where they can feel like they're valuable, because they don't feel like they're valuable yet. So if I get the perfect jawline, the perfect nose, and the perfect hunter eyes and all that other stupid shit, then I will finally be valuable, be valued, and feel like I fit into the situation so that I don't get ostracized. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Let's continue this shit real quick.
Exactly what clavicular looks like is the perfect man, according to science. 94% on the LooksMaxxing scale.
The thing is, I'm playing a game and trying to get a result, right? So I know that looks are going to help me maintain my relationship more.
What? Yo, this is what I'm saying, man. He's 19. He don't know shit.
Nothing.
This nigga said his looks is going to maintain his relationship more. Hilarious. Hilarious. Like, it's like, it's always funny to hear people who've never actually really been in a relationship talking about relationships. Like, actually been in a long-term situation. If you're this surface level to think that just looking good is going to maintain your relationship, you know how much shit happens in a relationship? You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck are we talking? So niggas, so the secret to a great relationship or to maintain, I just got to make sure I LooksMaxx every day and look like Zoolander, and everything will just run smoothly.
Every day, you wake up with the blue steel.
Exactly, the blue steel look. Is that? Yo, shout out to K-Tech said, amazing that these guys never once considered that their behaviors are the reason they struggle with women. Exactly. They think it's all, but it's all about looks. That's what they say. It's the looks.
Imagine how, real quick, imagine how a woman must feel when she's chilling with a dude and they're having a conversation and he's like, I think my eyes are too close together.
Right.
Like, imagine what the woman must be thinking when a dude says some shit like that to her.
Mm-hmm. Terrible. These niggas is wild out here. Fucking crazy.
I only care about my looks. I don't really care about her looks. It's not so important to me. Do you ever think that other people might have the same thoughts as yourself? You're thinking looks aren't the be-all, end-all. But that's just me. Women are hypergamous. But what if they're not? What if, they're hypergamous to an extent. They don't want some broke ass. They don't want a guy who's 5'2". They don't want somebody who can't hop a nippard, but they're not going to care so much that they want the man that they're in love with to go through all these surgeries in order to them look better. Yeah. Is it possible that surgeries can make you more attractive? I'm sure there are. But what if it's not needed? What if you're good enough as you are? Did you, in fact, think of that?
So do you think looks are the most important thing for women? Like, for them to get men?
Absolutely.
Obviously, looks is the most important thing to get a man. Now, to keep a man, it's something different. Looks can get you in the door. The McLaren, the Ferrari, it's nice. You walk up to it. You want to go for a ride. But if you open the door and it smells like shit, it's disgusting. You don't want to go for a ride.
And see, and that's the thing that these LooksMaxxers don't ever take into account. They always talk about the surface level. Oh, I look this way. Okay. But what happens when you start talking to the bitch? What happens when they're spending time with you? What happens when the feeling isn't there? What happens when you can't fuck? What happens when you don't know how to lead? What you understand what I'm saying? Like there's all these other things that go down that these guys are not thinking about. You see what I'm saying? It's like they have this remedial understanding of dealing with women. And so they think because, if I see a girl who looks good, I want her. And that's all that matters. Then that should matter for her too. I just got to look really good. And that's all that'll matter her. And it's like, these niggas never actually dealt with women. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
And so that is analogous to your body. If it's an amazing external shell, but once you look inside, it's horrendous. No one wants that shit.
What does it mean to be low inhibition?
And just being able to kind of do and say whatever you want without, spiking your cortisol, getting really anxious, just being free.
How can you be free when you think that you need to be perfect in order to be a proper man?
That's real talk. That's real talk. Because how are you free when you're always worried about how you're looking? I think I need to look better. People are not going to like me because I look this way. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not free.
And because what it is, you're not free because you are trapped or you are captured by the always elusive thought of perfection.
Right.
You understand? You're trapped thinking, if I just do this, then I'll look perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But perfection doesn't actually exist. You're stuck and you're trapped chasing perfection.
Mm-hmm.
Which that in itself is the trap. That's why self-improvement is not about external things. Self-improvement is about perspective, is about how you see things on the inside, your mindset and all that. You know what I'm saying? This stuff is delusional. It's crazy. A lot of these dudes need help, bro. They need therapy, bro, for real.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. All right, we're gonna watch maybe 2 more minutes of this, and we're gonna wrap it up.
He started using steroids at 14. He's on meth.
He started. You see what I'm saying? These kids. He's a fucking kid, 14 years old, starting using steroids.
Where their parents at, bro?
That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, man, kids need their ass beat. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is some bullshit. But again, he's doing these things because he's living on the internet. And this is probably what he thought. He's like, I'm going to get an advantage on everybody. I'm going to start using steroids. I'm going to start injecting myself. I'm going to be super Chad by the time before I reach 20. And then everything in life is just going to work out for me because I'm going to be so looks maxed. And since everything is about looks, then I'm going to be the best looking. So therefore, I'm going to make everything work in my favor by doing this. And it's like, bruh, they've never actually lived in real life. Because guys, you got to understand something, right? No matter how good you look, most people don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? Like niggas think they're gonna walk outside and they're gonna go to the mall and everyone's gonna just like bow down. Oh my God, look at this good looking dude. Oh my God, can I talk to you? Can I take a picture? You're so good looking. Can I be your friend? And it's like, this is not real life. You understand what I'm saying? This is not real life. The most that'll happen is you might get some girl in her early 20s look at you and be like, oh, he's cute, and then check you out. That's it. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, this is crazy.
Taking retatrutide, how does that let you be free? In comparison, I don't have to put on my makeup before leaving the house. Who is more free? How is he free and liberated if he's confined by his appearance?
Do you think alcohol is evil but necessary?
Absolutely. Yeah. Alcohol is the best way to block.
Cool.
All right. We got 941. You are on live with Locario. Miles, name, age, city. What's up?
What's going on, Miles? This is Kobe, and I sent 30 to your cash app.
I see it. Appreciate you, bro.
What's going on?
Right. What's up with you, bro?
Good, man. And thanks, Locario, for having me on yesterday. So I'm really.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Great time. Mm-hmm. For that. So, see, like, the way I think about it, right? See, a lot of people aren't living their life, right? A lot of people, they're living someone else's life. You know, they're living their parent life, you know, their neighbor's life, and society's life, right? And they forget about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
See, like, in order for you to truly love yourself, you have to accept everything about yourself, right? So you have to accept the way your jawline look. You have to accept your skin complexion. You have to accept your funny looking nose. You know, you have to accept everything about yourself fully in order for you to fully love yourself.
Right.
Facts. Yep.
So even after you do all those, you know, facial surgery and all this shit, right? So let's say you approach a woman, right? And then she's like, "Oh, you're not my type."
Right.
What are you gonna do now? Now she basically just reaffirmed the false mentality and negative mindset and lack of self-love you created in your mind about yourself.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
no, that's real talk. Because what you said is true. If let's say you do all this, the person says, "Well, you're not my type," or they're not interested, you're gonna have a meltdown because you thought that this was the end all be all. That you found the cure or the cheat code to not getting rejected, and then you still get rejected anyway. It's like what the fuck is the point?
Exactly.
All right.
So wait, Kobe, wait.
Kobe,
Wait.
one
Wait.
thing I had to do is I had to kind of spend time with myself.
Can you hear you?
I had to date myself. I kind of fall in love with myself first, and I had to kind of like, you know, unlearn everything that society told me that I should be. And I'm like, hey, listen, Kobe, what the fuck do you want?
Facts. Hey, Kobe, let me ask you a question. So are you like a mid tier or a low tier normie, or what are you?
I am Kobe.
You're Kobe. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Nah, that's what's up, bro. Now you got anything else?
No, so I was just saying, like, so that's the one thing I had to do before I even approach any women. I had to kind of learn how to love myself, accept myself, accept everything about myself. So now, any women that come into my life is just a reflection of me, just cherry on top of the cake, not the whole damn cake, because the cake was already built before she got there.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
yes, sir.
That's all I wanted to share with you guys. So thank you for taking my call.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Kobe.
Appreciate it. That's what's up. All right, so let's we'll kill the phone lines, and then we'll answer these questions, and we're gonna head up out of here. So it says, should we have our profiles already set before the online dating consultation? No, you don't have to have anything. Even if you've never done online dating, you have no pictures, nothing. You don't need anything to get on the online dating consultation. If you have stuff, that's cool. We'll work with that too. But you can come as you are in the online dating consultation. Get your online dating consultations right now. Go to shoplocario.com and get it at the discount price. You feel what I'm saying? It says the masculine identity soap isn't as good as I thought it would be. It doesn't have that unique smell and it finishes quickly. The healthy ingredients of the soap is the only thing that stands out. All right, well, there we go. We got an honest review.
I told you Efosa would be honest with the shit. I told you.
Exactly. Shout out to Efosa. So, Locario, did you see the one where he rates the women? Yeah, that was the Fresh and Fit episode where he's sitting there rating the chicks, which is super moist. And you know what I'm saying? Because you don't need to sit there and rate women. Either you are fucking with them or you not. All of that other shit is ridiculous. It says, Ms. Locario, why do you think this dude is ridiculous with this name and this fucking picture? I can't stand y'all niggas. So do you think that guys who go through droughts have trouble naturally attracting women can ever be on your level of game? Well, listen, if you're having a drought, go to badboymembership.com. I have a whole program on getting out of the drought. He said,
real quick, go back real quick. See, this is a disingenuous question because no one can ever be on Locario's level of game.
Exactly. That's fact.
Every man is on his own level of game. That's what you assholes don't understand when it comes to this shit. This is why it's called the masculine identity. No one is me, and I'm not trying to be anyone else. So why are you trying to get on my level of game? Get on your fucking level.
Exactly. That's a fact. And why you shouting out Charlie Kiefer in your you see he's so caught up with everybody else that he's not thinking about his thing. You know what I'm saying? You guys are out here crazy.
Says, do you know on IG post 75% of women prefer dad bods over 6-pack abs? Well, listen, you remember what women say, take it with a grain of salt. You understand what I'm saying? And also women like all of it. Women like dad bods usually for guys that for long-term situations, and they like 6-pack abs also too for guys to fuck with on some sexual shit too. So you see what I'm saying? And so you got to understand that there's all these different reasons why women will want a guy. It says, if looking good as a man doesn't matter, then why King 6'8" show up and women approach? If not because he look good, then what? Okay, so Creole Belly again. You guys who have no game, a woman approaching you means nothing. She has to follow your lead. She has to follow your lead. Her approaching you is not her following your lead. You didn't tell her to approach you. If she approaches you on her own, she didn't follow shit. So you don't know if these women actually are into him until he gives them instruction. I haven't seen any videos of him giving women instruction. You understand what I'm saying? So until you give the woman instruction, you don't know if a woman is actually fucking with you. It says, I think about accepting yourself 100% unconditionally, even if you're ugly, you own it. But doesn't that contradict the 400-pound women saying I'm a 10 out of 10? Your thoughts and the difference? Well, this is the thing. Remember, you guys are fucking yourselves up because this is the thing, right? There's always going to be somebody. There's always going to be someone who's beautiful and someone who's ugly, right? But that doesn't mean that it's a fact. So what I mean by that is this: everybody's beautiful and everybody's ugly. Does that make sense? So meaning that there's going to be a bunch of women who think you're good looking and a bunch of women who think you're not good looking. So even when you talk about the 400 pounds, there's motherfuckers who like chicks who are 400 pounds. You understand what I'm saying? And so they will like that woman and not like a woman who is less than that. Whereas other people would like the woman who's less than that and might think the 400-pound woman is, oh my God, that's crazy. Now, what you're going to say is, oh, but more people are going to think that the 400-pound woman is unattractive. Why do you care about what more people think? But shouldn't you only focus on what you think? And see, that's how they get you. That's how you LooksMaxxers get caught up, because you're worried about what everybody else is fucking thinking instead of finding people who are attracted to you. You see what I'm
And you compare yourself to a woman.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. This says, what is hypergamous? That's, shit Red Pill talk about, where a woman wants the better guy. But see, guess what? A guy can't be better than you if you're being you. It's really that simple. You know what I'm saying? Last question said, being good looking means you don't have to do much. You don't agree? Yeah, I don't agree. Because remember, guys, what I was talking about earlier, you being good looking is not going to change. And guys, you know how many women that I fuck with that told me that I was handsome and they thought I was good looking? I still had to go up, talk to them, interact with them, flirt, build sexual tension, and then fuck. You understand what I'm saying? There was never a time where I was just chilling, right? And even if a woman came up to me, because I had women coming up to me, even when the woman comes up to me, I still have to put in work to recognize, is this woman really about what the fuck I'm doing? So there is no shortcuts. This is what I'm telling you. When you guys have no game, you think shortcuts means the woman is checking you out and giving you choosing signals, or she approached you. There's no shortcut, because every time you talk to a woman, she still has to follow what you're trying to do. And that means you have to put in work to make that happen. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? But anything else you want to say, Miles?
With this question, like, you don't have to do much. So what? So you trying to be the starfish chick that just lays there during sex? Is that what you're trying to do?
Exactly, right.
Like, what do you mean? What are y'all talking about? Y'all want to be lazy?
That's what I'm saying. These dudes, I swear, you know what it is that they think there's a cheat code.
Yeah.
So they're like, if I get better looking, I don't have to worry about rejection. I don't have to worry about approaching women because they'll approach me. I don't have to worry about doing doing much things to maintain a relationship, because all I got to do is be good looking, and that's going to maintain the relationship. You see what I'm saying? This is the nonsensical things that these guys fucking think. Is crazy. But anyway, so guys, man, we about to wrap this shit up, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure that you guys go to CunninghamElements.com, get 33% off all products, and also go to shoplocario.com to get all of the stuff 25% off. And are you guys doing a Man of the Skill Set show tomorrow?
I think he's gonna do it, but I won't be on the show. I won't be on the show. I got family stuff to handle. But yeah, shout out to Manhood is a Skill Set Show, 12 noon. Make sure y'all go check that out. Shout out to K Zag. And of course, you going live at 5?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go live at 5. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow for that. Also, make sure you guys check out Real Game No Theory on Sunday.
Sunday. I should be able to make that. So I'll see you guys there. So shout out to 1950, Steve the Dean, K Zaggin, Locario, and myself for on the Real Game No Theory panel and all that. And guys, listen, I know Efosa don't like the soap, but still go to Cunningham Elements and get Masculine Identity soap and try it out for yourself. All right, because remember. Everybody has their own masculine identity. That's what it's all about. And shout out to Efosa for taking the time to give the review. And it's interesting to me. He said it finishes too fast. If it finishes too fast, that means you was using it a lot. So that means you look at something about it, nigga. You feel me? But shout out to Efosa, man. I appreciate you trying out the soap.
Exactly. All right, so guys, that's pretty much it, man. We will holler at you guys later. And remember, people, the truth is inside you, and we are out of here. Peace.
Are you tired of not getting any buns? Are you frustrated because you're not getting any box? You're like pissed off because you don't know how to attract women? If you answered yes to any of these questions, I have the thing for you. I'm having a Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale on shoplocario.com. My name is Mr. Locario. I am the bad boy of the dating game. And if you go to shoplocario.com from November 27th up until December 1st, you are going to get to take advantage of the Black Friday through Cyber Monday sale, where I'm going to have 25% off on all the products on the site, right? So for example, one of my products is the Massive Game Collection, which is 24 of my products in one bundle that you can get. You can also get Master the Vetting Process, which is an awesome product that teaches you how to vet women. And this product has multiple 5-star ratings. Matter of fact, it's all 5-star ratings. That's how good this product is. Also, you guys can get an online dating consultation with myself and my lady April. It will teach you how to get the pictures that are going to get the attention of the women. We also are going to do the bio in the call. So we're going to help you fix your bio in the call. And we're going to teach you how to send the messages to get the woman off the site to come meet you in person, right? So all you have to do is go to shoplocario.com, check out all of the products. I have other audio and video products. I have all these things that you guys can get to step up your game, all right? So go to shoplocario.com, get 25% off on all these products, and I'll holler at you later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out.